Hey people, my name is Nwokoma Sandra, and I just finished saying 1,000,001 things with Mowa on the podcast. Enjoy.
Living in a fast-paced world with over 8 billion people, it is very easy to be overlooked, undermined, trampled on, and pushed aside. So I hope that this podcast reminds you that you are one in a million. I'm Mowa.mi and I'm passionate about helping you feel seen. Hi guys, you're welcome to another beautiful episode of 1,000,001 podcast. You're welcome to episode 2 of the second season of the podcast. You know, I said I'm going to be bringing interesting people, and today I have finally this person has been on my heart for a very long time, and to discuss the matter on ground, the matter we actually want to discuss. We're actually going to be talking about friendships, and for some funny reason she actually is the perfect person to discuss this with. I'm not even like trying to hype out anything, but I'm like, okay, I'm going the topic, I'm going the person. I'm like, nobody, you know how you say you're putting a cube in putting a cube in a square box, that kind of thing. It was just perfect. So with me today, I have none other than the great, the beautiful, the wonderful. Introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Nwokoma Sandra. I am a graduate of the Department of Geomatics and Surveying. I'm a crypto enthusiast. I love to make clothes. I'm a fashion.
See, let the pause first. You know that if you see anybody that uses needle and thread to sew Sandra uses needle and thread, and when the clothes comes out back, you will not even believe that is needle.
Wow,
No, I'm serious. There was one photo shoot I saw that you did, and then you just use clothes. You don't even use needle. I was like, I understand that people are creative and all of that, but but I know as I'm talking like this, sounds like I'm hyping, but you guys don't understand.
Sounds like you're hyping me too much.
I think what I'll do is that I'll actually share pictures of her work on Instagram page on the story, so that you guys can see. But then I'm saying all of that to say that she's good. Get it. With that being said,
thank you so much, Mowa.
You're welcome once again to the podcast. Actually,
thank you.
And I'm so glad that you actually decided to, out of your busy schedule, decide to come and share with us some words of wisdom. Didn't you get?
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
Yeah, on the podcast today, we are going to be discussing about friendships. But before then, let me just quickly ask you some questions.
Sure.
What song are you currently hooked on? Okay, I know that took you by surprise. Like, okay.
Okay, so it is not a recorded song.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd rather not say the name. So
is it your song?
Yes.
Ha! Hey God, when?
Oh, please,
just
please.
Or you sing for us?
No,
just like sing a line from the song.
From the song.
Yeah.
A line from the song. I will just give you
the song. Oh, I don't know it.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know it though. Either ways, okay. Let me ask you another question. What are you currently reading? What book are you reading? What are you hooked on?
It's a book on heaven.
Really?
Heaven Close Encounters. Yes.
By who? You can't remember. Hey, my God. My God.
What's his name?
I don't know his name.
Jesse Duplantis.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever read any of Jesse Duplantis' books.
No, maybe you should read that one. It'll
okay,
shake
so give
you a
us
bit.
like one minute, not even 10 minutes, like small about what the book is and why you think people should read it.
Because it gives like an overview of what is available for you as a believer, right?
If you're a believer.
Yeah, if you're a believer, it's a Christian book, so you don't expect that.
No, unbelievers can read the book.
No, I'm not saying that, but
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. So we are diving right into the topic, friendship. So, what came to your mind, or rather, what comes to your mind when you hear the word friendship?
My friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who is a friend? I know it sounds very basic, like everybody should know who a friend is, but then, what's your definition of who a friend is?
Okay, so it's not going to be so large or elaborate, but a friend is someone I can easily bond with, someone I'm willing to go an extra mile for, someone I am willing to make sacrifices for, someone I am not afraid to be real before, someone I love.
Your mother is your
Basically,
friend.
my mother can be my friend, even though you know how they say that
There's
thing.
like
I am not your
dynamics
friend,
of.
but yeah.
That's beautiful. So then, how then do you choose your friends? Because you said it's someone you bond with, so you can just bond with everybody. You just bond with
Now,
everything.
now you know there's a difference between who your friend is and who an acquaintance is,
Okay.
right? Yeah. So because we talk on a surface level doesn't make you my friend. Yeah. So I there are a lot of things I look out for. I look out for your personality. I look out for um when we engage. I try to measure how you think. Because I love people's minds. I feel like I fall in love with your mind before I even
What they
accept
call those
you.
people that
But I love how people think. So I love to listen to people's thoughts and all. Yeah. So I think that's part of it. Then I see your daily activities. You can't not choose your friends based on some of the things they do that you see, some of the physical things they do that you see. Yeah. Yeah.
that's basically you come off as someone who doesn't have many friends like that.
Yes, you can say that. And that's because I have grown to draw the line between who my actual friends are and people I just know, people my acquaintances, right?
Okay.
I'm a very easygoing person, so it's very easy for me to make.
Hi, how you
Yeah,
doing? What's
I
up?
can we can have small talks and all of that, but I won't let you into my life if you're not my friend. I won't let you in on details that pertain to my life if we're not friends yet. Yeah, so I have a couple friends, just not so many, but the right amount. Yeah.
So that means friendship for you is like making a conscious decision, moving from acquaintanceship, if
Yeah.
there's anything like that, to actual friendship. Do you sit down and say, okay, guy, I know we've been talking for a while, but then I actually want to be your friend? Or do you guys just move? You know, there are some people that you just move.
I think in all of my life, I've just had that space where I spoke with someone on being friends. Every other person, we just find our connect, we bond. It's easy. I'm not sure. Just two people, two two people, and the first one, she came up to me and said how that she was listing some traits that she had seen in me that she liked, and she was telling me how that these things just made that she's choosing me as her friend. And where I was
Was
like,
it
oh
weird?
God, yes, it sounded very weird because I felt like
Choosing me as your friend.
my sister, you're choosing me. I have chosen you. So yes, because I wouldn't be, even if you want to choose me as your friend, if I have not chosen you as my own
Yeah,
friend,
that's
I'm
true.
not sure we'll be able to flow. Yeah. Then the second person actually told me, so it's a guy now, but he just told me,
He's
say, I
like,
want to
babe,
be your
come
friend.
here. I want
I
to be
want to
your
be your
friend.
friend. Can I be your friend? And I was like, oh yeah, we can do this. Let's be friends.
Do you know, there's something I've actually noticed with friendships. Like when people say, okay, I want to be your friend, I want to be your... there's an expectation that they have in their mind. Maybe based off of past friendships that they've had. Say for example, you are not the kind of person that calls, and I've been friends with people that call. So when I say I want to be your friend, Sandra, automatically I just expect that you start calling me. And when you don't, it's like, oh, are you? Then people say things like, are you sure you're actually my friend? If you're my friend, all those
Yeah.
kind of back and forth. And
Show up for people who show up for you, call people
I'm
who
not the
call
who show up
you.
to stop myself on a normal day, but that's on the Titanic.
Okay, so I think basic communication would solve all of this. For one, I don't receive so many calls, especially when we're not too close. I don't think you should be calling me. We can. That's why we have phones and we have all of these social media platforms that we can connect on. Or visit me if you.
Are you serious? You prefer one to visit you than to call you?
Yes, I okay. So I still like my space. I like the confine of my space. I like how alone I am most times. But I totally think if you want to speak with me, let's have a physical interaction and
That's beautiful.
yeah.
So then, what do you think healthy friendship is? Or what does it look like? Because you already mentioned communication, you mentioned all those kind of things. So what does healthy friendship look like for
Any
you?
friendship that lacks what's it called? That would not hurt me, right? Okay, now um I'll give you like a couple traits of good friend healthy friendship, right? Okay, so when I if I say you're my friend now, I expect that you'll be honest with me. You tell me the truth,
Okay, Marcus Mel.
irrespective irrespective of how I'd feel. Because and you tell me the truth in love because
No,
some
you
people
came
do
out
not
this
know
way.
some people do not know how to relate
Actually.
say some kind of things, right? So you tell me the truth in love and you'd show up for me, right?
What do you mean by show up?
Now when I need you, and I get that I might be in need and you might also be in need. But when I'm in need and you are not in need, because I know that we all need emotional support most times. But when I'm in need of your of emotional support and you are not in need, you should be able to show up for me. You should come around. You should yes, you should be with me. You should give me words of affirmation. You should be my friend. You should stay there. You should be committed to me. Don't you're not we're not friends because of things you can get from me or yeah, we're not just friends for some of those things. You should be able to show up for me. You should be honest with me. You should tell me the truth. You should give me food.
Very,
Very important.
very important.
Guys, sorry. Mowa, okay. I was going Mowa did not give me moi, but she gave Dominion
God.
moi.
Oh my God.
I said I was going to say this. I listened to the last podcast and I was saying, oh wow,
But I
wow.
give you something that's close to moi now.
What's that?
I gave you beans.
No, say with your full chest.
I gave you beans.
And Gary.
Why you say such a derogatory manner?
Because
Beans
you
and
didn't.
Gary.
I love beans. It's like my favorite meal. You didn't say. That's why I said say with your
I gave
full
you
chest.
beans and Gary.
Yeah, but I'm grateful.
Served you beans.
Maybe your love beans.
Oh no! See, there's a backstory to that thing, and I'm never going to start. But then, yeah, I served you.
Yeah. Okay. So Moa gave me food. So can we call Moa my friend? I think so. And ooh, somebody straight. Okay. No problem.
Please continue.
No, Moa is my friend, guys. Moa is my
I
friend.
didn't say anything. So you want them to now feel like I'm forcing myself on you? No.
It happens, and
Well, actually, there are people that force themselves into your space.
Yes, and sometimes you need to be intelligent enough to know if you actually want that or not. If you don't want that, just back off. You don't. It's not. It's not a do or die. You cannot help everyone's reaction or how they take things that you do, right? So if you're not so comfortable with it, you don't have to be in it because you will not be committed to it. I'd rather be in a committed ship than be in a ship that I'm just trying to endure, right?
Friendship is a lot, God. I feel like they should have educated us about like when we were in primary school, friendship was just okay, we are going on break together. Yeah. Just well, growing up, I'm hearing this. I stay with it.
Did your mom ever tell you that she never had friends? Have you met people that just tell you, I don't have friends, so I don't have friends?
Okay, she didn't tell me, but growing up, I saw that she didn't have us. She didn't have friends. I don't. So I think that there's a thing that growing up does to people, especially when you have a lot of responsibility and you don't have as much time like that. And then, say for example, things are not the way they're supposed to be. You just sort of cave in and then just try to do what you can. So for my mom, it was basically church work, that's her shop, church work, church and the house. So just her children, church, and even in church, she didn't.
associate so much
Not
with.
like she did. Okay, my mom is a very lively person. She's
Yeah.
literally she can enter this room and she's smiling with everybody. But then she didn't like unnecessary talk, and I think I'm like that. If it's not necessary, let's
Let's
not
not have
talk
it.
about. So now, how that reflects in my own life is that I don't like confrontation. If see, I can forgive you 2 million times, but let's just not have the conversation because it's number one is uncomfortable and it makes that I'm a runner. And I won't say it's because of how I saw her
Yeah.
like handle life, but maybe for her it was a coping mechanism. Of course, she's actually the kind of person that people come to for advice, come to for
Yeah.
counsel and all of that. But I feel she lived that way because of the kind of things she had to do for her family and all of that. So even in church, this whole women fellowship thing, and then
Yeah.
she did what she needed to do. But you see that paparazzi, my mom. Let me tell you, I'm not buying that clothes. And you know how women will be like, I need to go for this wedding. She'll say no, she wants to go home, stay with her children. She wants to go to, and I'm like, even as young as I was like, this is not how normal women is. And that whole you sit back and then you be gossip. She'll tell you no, she's not doing it. She was just, I don't know how she did it though. She was just straight.
I think you should ask her
I think
what.
I should
Yes, you should
like what
ask
it
her.
was
Yes, what it
because
was about,
hi
because
man.
there's definitely a backstory to why she's like that.
Hi, but my mom is she's sweet soul.
No, I know. I know. I've seen pictures.
Yamba,
I've seen
my God,
videos.
she's sweet soul. I don't know. See, but guys, have
Yeah.
conversations with your parents. There are many things they are not telling you.
True.
In fact, there are many things
That's so true.
that your life will just be easier. You feel like they don't understand, but they're your age at one point,
Yeah,
though.
seeing some of them right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And looking at my life with the way my friends are, how important they are to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I'm even scared to get to where they are, because I'm wondering, so would I stop being friends with this person?
Mm-hmm.
I know how much our friendship has benefited both parties. So I'm wondering, does it get to a point where we just stop being friends, or
I think
we.
that there are dynamics to this thing. So, for example, me for one, say for example, I'm close to a guy and then we are friends. And okay, so most of my friends are actually older than me, so it makes that they will marry before me. And then we already have a thing like our friendship, and then you now marry. I'm not thinking, how do I now start relating to your wife or your husband, and it's not going to. So all those kind of things just makes that you just if
Step
like
back?
yes, kind of step back. I don't know if they think we married people. They just allow you.
They don't just allow you. I feel like they're faced with a whole lot of other things too, and they can't keep running after you.
Because you're single.
Everyone, no, you said you don't know what it is with
Yes.
married people. It's like they just allow you. Now they are faced with new challenges, they are faced
Mm-hmm.
with new struggles, and it feels like they also, if you would sit down with some of them, you would hear them say they need,
But we're
were
friends.
hoping they
We're
were
friends
hoping
before you
you'd
got
reach out,
married
they were
now.
hoping you'd reach out to them
Mm-hmm.
at that point too. And you were hoping they would reach out to you at that point too.
So sometimes it's not even that I'm hoping because I'm not one to say, okay, if you don't call me, I'll not call you, that kind of thing. It's like, okay, I've been with you through this phase of your life, through this phase of your life. Say maybe when your father died, when you graduated, when you were leading a job, but then now you're married. I do not have a single idea on how to help you through this phase.
Yeah.
And there's the thing about marriage is like we are the person are now one. And I don't know how you now start you know how you be about married people. I don't infringe. After they are
Yeah.
married, they are so
Especially when they're just newly married,
ah,
because you don't
I feel
want
like
to.
when people marry for like 1 year, but there's this unconscious thing that their friends do. They just allow them for like the
Yeah.
first 1 year
I've
or
not been to
something.
my sister's house since last year because
She's just like, let's just
she's just newly married,
I
right?
get it's like
Yeah.
I don't
So it's
know.
good to give them the space to, but it's not proper to just phase out on them, because they also need you.
I used to pray for them. Oh. I feel like the best thing I can say is
I
only my
get
prayer. I'm with
it's
you.
good to pray for them, but once in a while check up on
So
them.
here's the thing: because they are married, I feel like even if there are some things they want to talk about, they feel
They
like they
will,
will have to first discuss it with their spouse.
yeah, I get that.
And I'm not even against it, though, but I'm like, just miss my friend. It's a problem that you got married. Especially when you and the spouse, that if it's a male or female,
Yeah.
if you guys are not so
Close. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It's like there's this weird
Especially when you visit, it will be so awkward.
it's like
Like,
I
you
want
just
to
want to
gist
go.
with my friend, but then
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
so I feel like that's like kind of like a fallout. But have you had? Of course, you've had fallout.
Excuse you.
Excuse
Who
me?
hasn't had fallout?
So how did you deal with a fallout? I heard what you say. we
What you say, guys? Don't hold it against
no,
me.
no. We are forgiving people in this tribe. Let's forgive people.
Okay. How did I? Okay, first of all, I do not know how to let go easily. Yes, so when I love deeply. And sometimes I feel like it's one of my undoings. And I've spoken with people about it and they're like, no, it's your strength, it's his strength, it's not, a bad thing. Sometimes it just comes at me like, are you this thing, this trait is not a good one. Yeah. And so I keep running after you. I keep because I feel like I am committed to you, so I'll just keep running after you, and until I get to a point where I can no longer run after you.
But then even in that place, you still find an excuse to still run after the person.
Yes, because of how lovable we can be, how loving we are, right? I had this friend that how they say money when you allow money come between you and your friend, it can ruin your relationship. So we had money issues. She took money from me. I needed it, and she wasn't willing to give it back. And I didn't have another one to you make use of. So I felt really bad. I cried. I if you know me, you know that I don't used to cry like that. But I cried. Yes, I'm a strong girl.
I know you're strong here, but then maybe because okay.
Oh, you've seen me cry before.
Holy
It's
Ghost,
okay.
Holy Ghost.
Okay, so she stopped talking to me. She stopped taking my calls. She was literally avoiding me, and it was on for like over a year. And I kept trying to reach out to her. I kept trying to reach out to her. And some of my other friends that were aware of what had happened kept saying, leave this girl to go. But I was not even trying to reach her anymore because of the money. I wanted my friend back. I wanted my friend, and it wasn't working out. We talk from time to time now, but we never really found our way back to that place. Yeah, so I've had a couple of fallouts.
How did you do it?
I just other friends come in, so my and I do not dwell so much on the fact that I've lost a good relationship, because oh well, I cherish all my relationships, but I tell myself, if this person doesn't want to be with me anymore, and that's fine too, and I'll keep checking up on you. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're my friend right now and you think you just
You just walk out.
walk out on me. You are free to, but just know I'm coming after you. I'll keep checking up on you, and I'll keep praying for you, because I feel like you'll be dealing with so many things. Because how would you not want to be my friend? It's not so like me. Like, you have to be going through a lot. Like, did you eat burnt beans? Did you drink hot coke?
Oh
like,
my god.
No, but
I guess,
look at me now. Look at me
now.
I hope I'm serious enough for the people listening.
Of course.
Yeah. So, what else?
But I didn't tell us how you dealt with it. Did you cry? Did you pray? Did you talk to other people?
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, so
practical ways to handle a fallout.
Yeah, first off, don't run after the person.
Really?
At the moment.
But you just said you used to run after.
Yes, I'll run after you, but it's not at the moment now. When it's hot, I cannot be running after you now. I have to chill. I'd allow you think you are one. You have cut me off. Come now,
Come on now.
I have my ways.
Strategy.
Yeah, I'll allow you think you just successfully cut me off. Who are you to cut me off? Excuse you? Yeah, but I don't run after you immediately. First of all, I assess the situation. What could have caused it? I think back, okay, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Was I insensitive in any way? And then I speak to other of my friends, right? I share my concerns, especially people the other friend is close to or someone they listen to, right? I speak to them and I make everything known. Like, okay, so this and this is what's happening, or this what happened, and then this person is no longer talking to me because I love my friends and I get their opinion, and I work with that. And there are days when I cry. I cry a lot. Now I don't cry a lot. I'm sorry. I don't. I cry a lot when I lose friends. Right? Okay. So I Jazz is still my friend.
Shout out to Jazzy. Yesterday was her birthday.
Yeah, yesterday was her birthday. So we went for a camp, and Jazzy was seemingly being friends with another lady.
And like, what's your problem?
I don't allow people coming to my space like that. So I was actually not even allowing anybody coming to my space. But Jazz is very jovial. She just, she finds her way easy with people. And then this other girl was all over Jazzy, and I was like, I can't be running after you now. I can't be running after you and be fighting for you with another person. Like, that's not even me. So I just let my pride, get the best of me, and I stayed back. And there were days when I'll just go out at night. I'll go and cry because I felt like I was losing my friend, and there was nothing I could do about it. But every time she just looks around and she doesn't see me, she comes to find me because I'm still her guy now. I'm still her friend.
Yeah. Are you guys much younger then?
Yes, we're much younger. We're in secondary school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I cry. I cry. I cry. I cry. I try to go out more. I try to
meet
new people that I can relate with, because I just lost a friend, and I'm just
to create playlists. I have one playlist on my phone. It's called Letting Go.
Letting Go. Wow. I should get your playlist, or list of songs in your playlist so I can.
There's one song. It's called "The Devil Doesn't Bargain."
Yeah, and sometimes I dance. Yes, I try to make myself happy. It's not denial. I'm not living in denial at that point, but I just try to make myself happy. I do things that I really like. I try to be more comfortable staying alone, just being in my own space.
Solitude.
Yeah, I try to. I might read more books. I might try new things. I might cook, eat more. Yeah.
I can just imagine going through that kind of phase. I will just have to be
crying, like going through a heartbreak. My heart is shattered at that point, because that's how much I love my friends.
Oh my god. See, but I feel like fallouts for friendships are even more painful than
heartbreaks. Yes, do you know how? Let's not talk about it, please.
No. I go just cook, just they turn the soup. I go just No, I can't imagine.
The soup will get salty.
Yeah. Okay, it's all good though. But also, I feel like that level of pain depends on the type of friend.
Yeah, because if I met you yesterday and we're working towards friendship, and then you just decide to zone out of me, I'm not following you. The only people I follow are people that I've been friends with for long, and I know that this person cannot just. In fact, most times when people run away from me like that, I just know this person is doing something wrong, and she doesn't want me to know. She doesn't want me to know about it. Yeah.
Actually, when you want to, especially when there's one boy that is really lying to you, one new corner, you already do. But I feel like friendship. When you have a friendship with someone, you should be able to call you. Come, what is happening there? Like, what is this?
Thank God for friends like that in my life that call me and ask me some of the questions.
Babe, sit down. Who is this? What was it that is lying
to you?
She gets that kind of thing. But do you think friends should be categorized? I believe. Well, let me hear you speak. But then if you are not my friend, you are just an acquaintance.
Yeah.
You cannot be my maybe just how do I put it?
Casual
Friend.
friend.
Casual. Like if you're just be my friend, if you just be my friend. Every other person that is not a proper friend is an acquaintance. That's what I believe. So say for example, we just meet at work and it just ends there. Yeah, just an acquaintance. Do you
Yeah,
get?
but there's every but there's no. Yes, I get where you're coming from, but acquaintances can transition too.
Of course,
Yeah, because I've had a lot of those, right?
Mhm.
And we started off as just mere acquaintances, and we're so close right now. Yeah, we're so close right now. Like, did I like you when I first met you? I think I
Me?
did.
Are you serious?
Yes, we're just one small looking girl, and I was like,
What the
oh,
first impression was me?
fine small girl who can pray, fine girl who can. Yeah, I think I felt like you were smart.
Everybody feels like I'm smart. And I feel like, is it this? Like,
I get no, don't worry, leave it. I
okay,
get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. But I felt like you were smart for your age, especially. Yeah, it's something that happens when you have older friends.
Okay,
They
sure.
wisdom rubs off on you,
You must
and
get the wisdom.
wisdom rubs off on you. Like that's why I love older friends. I love me some old friends. I'm sorry, I'm guilty as charged. Yeah. So what's the question again?
Do you know, I can't even read. Okay, categories, yes, categories of friends. How that friends can transition into acquaintances can transition into friendship
I want.
and all of that.
I don't want to say. I don't. I'd rather not categorize friends, right? Because I believe it's. In fact, I think friendship is like a journey. So you start off as being just casual.
Hi, how
Yeah,
far?
casual
And then
people.
if you don't text me in the morning, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Don't you know that?
Yeah, and then you move to the next level where you guys are always in each other's faces.
That's what I mean. Like you move from just hey hi to
And then you can yet move again. Now, the next, I might be wrong, but this how friendship has worked with me. Like, this how I know it to be. And then you move to the point where you guys do not necessarily have to speak every day.
God bless you for this.
Most of my
you will
closest
live
friends
long.
and I do not speak every day. Yes. And it feels like if we speak after a month, we just pick up from where we stopped.
I feel like
That's why I said it's like a
this
journey.
thing you
It's a
said,
journey because they'll need to make
no.
now friendship. I feel is easier when you guys are children. You can always stay in each other's faces. But growing up now, you want to study this. You want to you are
still
learning
expect
a
that we
lot
are
of things
speaking
online.
2 hours and you're angry that I am.
I'm sorry, I can't keep up. And I know you can't keep up. And I still love you as my friend. And when it's most important, when you need me, I'll be there.
And I am not a gold digger for reaching out to you when I need you
No,
because I believe you are my friend.
No, you're not. You're not. And I can reach out to you too when I need you. When I need you. And needing me is I don't know why people just think of needing someone as needing financial assistance or
I feel like that's
needing
not the
something
least
physical.
said.
Like that's the
That's the
basest
least.
form of
I can get a loan
I
if I need
don't
money.
like. Are you serious right now? I don't need you most times for that. That's why I have siblings, right? I'm not homeless.
Abby?
I'm not an orphan or I didn't fall from the sky. I have people in my life that I can get money from, but I need you because you are my friend. I need you. I need emotional support. I need a shoulder to cry on. I need someone to vet my ideas. I need someone to share my ideas with. I need someone to pray with sometimes. I need someone to talk with. I need someone to just rant on. I need to there are times when I'm just so angry and I just want to speak to my friend because I know my friend can calm me down.
I get.
Yeah, because I know that I have calmed you down. And I'm not saying you calm me down because I've calmed you down before, but I know you're smart enough. That's why I have wise friends. I know you're smart enough to tell me, okay, calm down. Can you breathe? Can you breathe?
This
Breathe.
communication thing is a thing. Like Do you know people have ways that they want to be communicated to in certain scenarios? So
Yes.
for some people, when they're angry, they don't
Just
want to
hug
hear
me.
calm down. They can slap you.
Yeah, sometimes just join me and
And like
blab
let's go
about
and
it.
fight
Yes.
the person, that kind of thing.
Para with me. And other times just hug me.
And it's
Other
important
times
to know
just,
how your friend wants to
just
be.
be quiet.
Like don't even say anything.
Like if my time is my fault. I didn't ask you for that. I didn't ask you to
You know those kind
apportion
of
blame.
scenarios, but I just used to imagine I'm holding one
Oraimo God. With tongue.
Don't wipe you for neck.
That's why I'm always with my Oraimo God.
It's very
So
important.
it's durable, guys. It's durable.
Oh my god. No, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Sure.
It's so good.
Yeah. And lately, right, I thought of this saying, I thought of it and I was pondering upon it and I was asking myself, okay, so why do people really even say this? Because I remember a lot, I heard it a lot while I was growing up. This show me your friend and
yeah.
I'll tell you who you are. It used to always annoy me when I was growing up. Like I can be friends with this person, but because I know I'm not easily influenced. I know.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. There's one amazing scenario that just played out in my mind. Let me tell you what.
Okay.
Just hold that thought. Let me show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. There's something case like that. You can have a goat as your friend. But that does not make you a goat. Let's remember the goats at home. I am so sorry.
Okay,
I
so
think of weird
the
things.
goats are your friends, but they're not mine. We can continue. Okay, they're you people's pets. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
You don't have to drag my entire.
I don't know who keeps those as pets, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Scratch that. You didn't hear it from me.
See, it's not like they are our pets. We just have them around.
And they cannot eat them.
Yet.
They cannot eat them.
Yet.
They are friends.
Sandra. Focus. Oh, yeah. It's me that caused. Oh yeah. Focus. Let's focus.
Okay, so I thought of that, right? It usually used to annoy me when I was growing up. Like, how would you tell me? How would you tell me? Show me your friend. So if this person is lying, it means I'll be a liar because we are friends. I knew it was not going to be easy to influence me, but recently I thought about it again, and then I I had this friend who was wild. And everybody kept saying, I don't think you guys should be friends. And I kept saying, we've been friends for a really long time, and she cannot influence me. If she would have been able to influence me, it would have happened a long time ago, right? And was I correct? Yes, I was correct some way, somehow, yeah. But every time she went out to do her many escapades, she would come back and tell me, and I was always eager to hear. I didn't know I was eager to hear them. I didn't know I was eager to hear her stories. I didn't know I was eager to hear all her fantasies. I didn't know. But I was eager to hear. I recently realized that nothing would have made me want to hear those things if I was not eager to hear them. And that was why I kept her as my friend. I couldn't do them. They were not things I would want to do. So it was okay hearing them and just, you know how they say, but I should know about these things now for future use. And who is asking you to know about these things for future use? For what? But yeah, I just wanted to know some of those things. I was eager to hear them. They sounded, I had itchy ears for those things. And even though she was not influencing me physically, it was doing something to me mentally. I couldn't, I didn't just see it. It was, well, we are not as close as we used to be. We're more like acquaintances now. And all she does is call me up when she needs to borrow money. Like, I don't know why people do that. But yeah.
But you don't understand that we are friends now.
That's why I said we're no longer friends now. Like, we're no.
To you are no longer friends with her. But to her, you're still your friend.
She's.
Don't you get? You know that there's the whole dynamic of I'm not your friend, but you're my friend. And I feel like we should communicate it.
Okay, I get it, right? But I am, I like being nice.
Oh, yeah.
So I do not know how to walk up to you and say, maybe I should start doing that, right? I don't want you to be my friend anymore. or I don't want to be your friend
It's so
anymore.
awkward, especially now. Our set in Nigeria is one that I'm everybody's friend. I'm
Yes.
like, I
I'm
just
easy
chill,
going.
I
Mama, Joe, hi.
just Omo.
Oh, things are happening.
Hmm.
But I cherish my friends. I love them so much. If you're my friend and you're listening to this, know I love you. This is me officially telling you how much I
On
love you.
Obasanjo's internet.
Yeah. And Mowa space telling you that I love you. I love you so much and I'm committed to.
And there are actually people that value friendship, so people that are actually friends. Don't think that everybody outside is a fake friend.
Yes. So now I'll share one brief story with you. So my friend was getting married and it was her introduction. I was invited. I went over. And her uncle stood up and was talking about how, first of all, he said bad things about friends.
Oh wow.
Really bad things about friends. It was her introduction. And when he was done, you know how that you should not speak with your friends, you should not say this to your friends. Your friends are people that call themselves your friends are not even your friends. They don't want your progress. And
You were
her
there.
friends were there. I am her friend. I was there. And then when he finished the whole sermon, he now said, so now can, I will not call her name, Miss, these friends introduce themselves immediately after saying bad things about friends. I didn't stand up. Every other friend introduced themselves. And when they got to me, I was like, no, skip me. And then everybody kept asking why. I said, I'm not the friend he just spoke about. I'm not, I would not, I beg to be skipped. I'm just here. Let's leave it at that. I felt insulted. Like,
How can you do such a
why
thing?
would you say that and then you now call me her friend? You just said what friendship meant to you or what friendship was going to mean to her.
In presence of everybody.
Yes, and then in the presence of people she had new in-laws to be, her parents,
Actually,
and then you say I should stand up as her friend. No, 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 no. Sorry, sir. Pass. Yeah, so I didn't do that. I'm not that kind of friend. I cherish friendship a whole lot, and that's why I get hurt.
See, but and I feel like okay, let me just say this. The
Yeah.
fact that you get hurt by friendship doesn't mean you should stop being a friend. Like I feel like the number of like let's say they are good friends in a particular house.
Yeah.
One by one, people just bring them out and shoot them. Then they are reducing gradually. But then if you think a good friend, because you being a good friend, be a better friend. There are
Yeah.
amazing people out there. Just allow yourself, okay, release yourself from the shackles of self-preservation
True.
and
True.
allow yourself to be loved.
People are sin shaggy.
I'm not even going to undermine. I'm not even
No,
going.
and I think that's why people have built walls around themselves to just,
But then, if you look at it, but at the base of everything, you still need to be loved. This hard girl, you still need to be loved, though.
Okay, now it feels like you're attacking me. I'm not doing hard girl now.
No, no, no. I'm
Okay.
just. But
Just
see, let me tell you. When all is said and done, when everything, you still go on Instagram and scroll and say, oh, you still open your WhatsApp and like, oh my god, and you still come and carry your hard girl cap on here. You still need to be loved.
I always have that cap. Not throwing it away. Not anytime
But you
soon.
still need to be loved. Like,
Yes,
yes.
don't you love me?
I know.
I love that, and I love
you.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a ton of people that
And it's
love
very
me.
important that you learn solitude.
Yeah.
Ha!
It's important. If you do not
Ah.
learn it in time or early enough before you go out there and be alone, you'll be depressed.
Very true.
Literally. I was almost depressed during my service here. I'm sorry I had to share that. But yeah, I was almost depressed. I didn't have friends around. I didn't have a lot was happening to me. I'm not going to go into details, but I was almost depressed. Yeah, so it's a good thing if you learn to be alone and you're comfortable with your own presence. Sometimes you just want to be around people. I get it. It's important, to have friends. I feel friendship is important, but also be your own friend. Be your own friend. Find ways to make yourself happy. It's important. I'm not sure anybody can help you achieve that, because when all is said and done, you will still be left with yourself.
Actually, when it's time to sleep now, only you will lie down for bed.
You'll be
Except
left.
if you are married, but
Yeah.
even at
No,
that,
we're talking about, we're talking as unmarried.
singletons. That's it. I'm sorry.
Single to stupor.
Nah.
No,
I'm ready to be
nobody
monastery. People should send in your applications. As you are following us on Instagram, you people should please follow us on Twitter too. Send in your application, not application, send me the link to the closest, what's it called? The monastery. I have to say monastery, but I don't know if that's the correct thing.
The convent. What you want to
Convent.
become? A reverend sister?
From a monk.
Okay, you want?
No, it's just it's an idea.
It's an idea. Okay. I know someone out there is saying God forbid.
For me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could hear it. I just heard it. It felt like he just.
It's a guy that will say this.
It's a guy now. Who else? Even though I want to know.
See, guys, the field is white. I need to pray the Lord of the harvest to send me as a laborer into the field.
Yeah.
Harvest souls. You know where the end time?
Yeah. There's something on your lip. Can you clean it?
Sandra.
Just clean it now. There's something on your lip. Clean it well now. You just clean this thing you just said.
Oh
Don't continue.
See, guys, we've come to the end. No, Sandra has been harassing me, so we've come to the end of this episode. Please, this weekend is election. You guys should go out and vote. Very, very important.
Yes,
very important. Vote. Don't vote your conscience. Vote
your conscience
with wisdom.
Doing anything right now.
Vote with wisdom. I beg you. Please go out to your numbers the same way you did for the presidential elections. Please go out and vote, and if you can, follow up on the electoral process. Yes, and we all hope for a better Nigeria. With that being said, thank you so much, Sandra.
Love you.
The tribe is grateful. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.